Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Best Life and Beyond, and Happy New Year, Happy 2021.
We finally made it.
Woo!
Hope you guys enjoyed last night's festivities.
I sure did.
We had a great time.
Oh my gosh.
But today we are going to have breakfast at the Primrose Cafe at Park MGM. It's one of our most favorite places to have.
It really is.
Breakfast or lunch.
Yep.
Or brunch.
Yeah.
But today we're going to do a nice little breakfast.
First of the year.
Yeah. So then we plan on also just kind of talking to you guys about what we expect for the new year.
Yeah.
And you know, just
our
plans, our outlook, how we feel.
A little reflection.
What to expect.
And looking forward as well. So yeah, let's go hit breakfast. I am starving. All right, we got a little table right here in front of the mural, the very European mural, Katie.
Yes.
It's like out on the jardin, aka the garden.
Yeah, I feel like everything's supposed to be like park.
Yeah, le parc.
That makes no sense, but...
No, but it feels like it. And the last time we were here, we had multiple breakfasts out there on the patio, but it's very chilly out there.
Yeah, it's about 50 degrees or
less. Which they have heaters and all, don't get me wrong. It was an option, but they're doing a champagne New Year's brunch thing, and although there's unlimited food, there's also unlimited drinks. So I think it was like $70 a person, which is not bad if you're drinking, because the food quality is so good and they have such good quality champagne. But we aren't drinking, so I mean, I don't drink. You're not going to drink this morning, as you did last night. So we're like, you know what? We're just gonna have our quaint little. I like where we're sitting. I have a garden view. I love it in here. I was actually very pleased to be able to have breakfast in here.
Yeah, I totally agree. We got our coffee. They bring you the nice carafe, which I like. We got our water. These are the two things I need to start with, like, no matter what.
And these glasses, though, these are some of my favorites.
Yeah, she loves those.
Love them.
All right, cream it up. We're big on the cream, as you can see. All right, cheers, Katie.
Cheers. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year to all of you.
Yes. Hydration is very important and key right now for me. All right, Katie, you've got the avocado toast there. It is...
Yes, with no poached egg.
Because it normally comes with a poached egg on there.
Yeah, so you'd have extra protein. But I did potatoes instead.
Yes.
Because I'm not really feeling animal protein today.
They're good potatoes. And then I got the garden omelet because I was in need of protein. It comes with potatoes and some toast. And it's a hearty omelet. It's legit. I've had it before. It's amazing. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Yes.
It's so good.
You already had a bite, I see.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. The potatoes, if you remember, the first time we came here.
Yeah.
I was raving about the potatoes because I can't figure out how to get them like this. And I mean, not that I've really like put the pedal to the metal trying, but it's reminded me that I need to.
All right, here we go. Veggie omelet time. Oh, look at that.
Perfect omelet.
They know how to make an omelet really well. Oh yeah. Potato time. Oh, I forgot. You're right.
Yep.
How good those are.
Yeah, you kind of forget because
they have like a crispy thing going on, like they're fried, almost like they're twice cooked, like cooked once and then fried a little bit or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know what they do. A little ketchup. Oh yeah, the flavor of this omelet is like, it's rich for an omelet. I don't know how they cook it, or how they prepare it.
Very messy, but it's very good.
Is that my bite right there?
Yeah, I'm trying to like get you a good bite. I wanted to have some of everything on there for you. It's like constructing a fine piece of art. A little piece of dill on there.
Oh, very good, very good.
We're gonna kind of have to fold it over a little bit, but okay.
Takes two hands to like adjust. That's a proper bite.
Plus, we're so tired too.
That's proper.
Yeah.
Shove that in the old
How you doing, vloggers?
You like it?
You're gonna love it a lot.
Look who's back.
That's what I tell her. What's going on, guys?
Say hi to Jeremy if you're ever here, which we'll be back, of course. But look at him. Look at that stud.
Yeah.
That's our man right there. How did you like the avocado toast?
It was good with a side of Jeremy.
With a side of Jeremy. Didn't that make it better?
Yeah.
Give me my fork back.
Oh yeah, sorry, I stole your fork.
I know. I asked him for like 5 minutes. I'm like, can I have my fork back?
Nope.
Please?
You cannot.
I'm like sitting here with this beautiful avocado toast.
Enjoy your meal.
Enjoy your meal. Can you imagine?
Okay, well, breakfast was amazing as per usual.
Yeah, it's always so good there. I'm telling you, like, it's one of our favorite places.
I'm so
There's
full.
so many good places to eat breakfast in Las Vegas, but
There is.
I think there's something special about the Primrose. Like, we just love Park MGM.
Yeah.
Not only is it smoke-free, but the people that work here,
Yeah.
they feel like family.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
do.
know. There's something to be said about that. Not
Yeah.
to mention they're not like super high expensive, like, you know,
No.
it's pretty affordable to stay here.
In relative terms, I
Yeah.
mean, yes, you're gonna pay some money for a breakfast, more so than you would at like a Denny's,
Oh yeah.
but the quality far surpasses it because it's very decadent.
Yeah.
And like I love that they bring you a carafe of coffee.
Yeah.
That you can just keep filling it up because we tend to drink a lot of coffee, and
We do.
if I'm at a restaurant where they give you 1 cup and I finish it and they don't come back for a while, it kind of gets me upset.
He's sad. We're like, I need more.
Yeah, as well as water. They give you the carafe of water.
Yeah.
And because we drink a lot of water as well, like coffee and water, that's a big deal. So we're ultimately happy with that. My omelet, I still had 2 bites left.
I know. I still had a couple bites of my avocado
man.
toast.
And it was
But-
great. It was great to see Jeremy.
It was. I was gonna
Uh,
say it's so nice to see the people that work there because
Yeah.
they, like I said, they feel like family. They make you feel like you're at home.
Yeah, and then we had Shelly as our waitress, who we know from the last time as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we got to sit inside. We never sit inside. Usually we're out on that patio.
Yeah.
But it was nicer weather
Yeah.
back when we did that, and we weren't going to do a brunch thing. Like I said, I could barely finish what I had. So
It all worked out.
Primrose, good on you.
Yes. So what we wanted to do here right now, though, is kind of talk to you. First of all, we want to say a very happy New Year's. We
Yes.
hope you had a wonderful holiday season.
Yeah.
I know things are just so different this year and crazy.
Yeah.
But we want to say the biggest thank you for sticking with us.
Oh, yeah.
I know that, like, we're not completely perfect. I
No.
know we're still learning as we go.
Well, especially how to navigate this new landscape that we're in.
Right.
That we hope will hopefully start to change in 2021. We hope things will start to skew
Yeah.
back the other direction.
Well, we know that
And,
things won't magically just, go back to normal how they
No.
were. We're just hoping that, like, healing is going to start happening and,
Yeah.
like, kind of figuring out our way to find that happy medium, because that's, I think, our biggest struggle that we've had throughout
Yeah.
2020 is, this is pretty much our job now.
Yeah.
And I know that's caused it's caused issues. People don't understand. I mean, sometimes people think like, oh, you guys are just going to Vegas just to have fun. And yes, we are.
Right.
But this has now become, while you're still working, for the most part.
I still work, occasionally, but that industry has taken a big hit as well. So I'm not working as much as I used to. It was always my dream to do more videos and to really pour myself into the channel.
Yeah.
I used to talk about it and say, oh, wouldn't it be fun if we went daily for like a month? I wonder if we could do that. So it's fulfilling a dream for me, and I always wanted to make my own television shows because I work in that industry, and this essentially is our little television show.
Yeah.
For a new age, it's a different kind of thing than what I foresaw back in the day, but essentially it's kind of a dream, and like Katie said, it is a job, and we put our hearts and souls into it, and a lot of hours and effort from
It's
both
definitely,
sides.
yeah, I'd say it's more work than any other job I've ever had.
Oh yeah, because it's 24/7.
It's 24/7. It doesn't
Yeah.
stop. But it's the best job I've ever had.
Yeah.
And let me also say, a lot of you, I'd say 2020 became the year of, like, for anybody who's new here, I was a nurse. I worked in the healthcare field
Right.
for a long time. Right up until, when it started,
Yeah.
I was still working as a nurse. But I had to make a decision, like, you know, pretty early in 2020 of like, do I want to full-time do it? It wasn't like I was able to do both anymore.
Yeah, and it was not an easy decision for you.
No, it was not. It took a long time to finally get to it, but I think I made the right decision. Actually, I'm sure I made the right decision. Sorry about that. I'm sure I made the right decision because I've never been happier than I am now. Now, I loved nursing. I loved healthcare. I really do. And like I said, the reason you do this and the reason you do healthcare is because they both help people in their own way.
Yeah.
What I loved about healthcare is like you can help make people smile, you make people feel better, and you know, God bless the healthcare heroes. But for me here, I still get that satisfaction because I make people smile and they're happy, and the letters, the emails, the comments, those things are what keeps me going.
It was something that in this thing that we do, it was something that I didn't expect. The gratitude that comes back from you guys and the love and support for the channel. I always thought, you know, if they liked it, we would see it in the views and the subscriptions and cool, and it justifies it. But it far exceeds that because of, like I said, the gratitude that you guys show us and the support is, it sometimes floors me, and I sometimes get kind of a loss for words about it because it's very heartwarming and it was unexpected to me. So I appreciate you guys so much for all of that, you know? Yeah,
when we meet you guys, like, and we read your letters and your emails, like, you have no idea, like, that is what keeps us going. Like, when we're struggling at like 2 a.m. or something, like when we're having technical difficulties and, you know, we're having to upload super late, or you know,
that's what keeps us going. That's the fuel we need to, like,
you have no
power
idea.
Through.
You have no idea how much it means to us. So we just wanted to kind of give you an update on that part of it. And now moving forward, because it is a new year, what can you expect from this channel in 2021?
Right, in these difficult times that are still upon us, how are we going to navigate continuing to live our best life and share it with you guys?
We can definitively say we are going to still be living our best life.
Oh yeah.
We're going to make it so that you guys also feel the same way. That's what we want.
Yeah, so that you can feel to live vicariously through us, to share in our experiences because we are sharing them with you. And
things are not always, you know, butterflies and rainbows.
No.
Sometimes living your best life.
Although we enjoy butterflies and rainbows.
Yes, we do. Sometimes living your best life means that you have to face some challenges, and I think, you know, I'd say our biggest hit for us was, I know a lot of you will say, oh, but it was Disneyland closing. It wasn't. For us, it was losing Binky. Yeah. That was the worst. That was literally the worst thing that we've ever endured. Yeah. And again, that's where we extend our deepest gratitude to you guys who've supported us. You guys make it feel like she's still here. Yeah. You know, and that's what means the most to us.
We have we've received so many awesome words, artwork, pillows. Like, we have these pillows that look like Binky, and it's like you'll think that she's in the room. We put her on the couch where she used to sit.
Each place has its thing. Like, she has one in the bed.
Yeah, so that's a big deal for us, and you guys continually let us know about her memory, and you share in it because she was a big part of the channel in her last you know, months of being around, and so that means a lot to us. And so you know, going forward without her, that's been tough too. But we kind of have her spirit ingrained in us.
One of the things that held us back a lot was, you know, we had to take care of her. She was a full-time commitment, medicine 4 times a day.
She had some health issues.
Yeah, as you know, and because of her heart. So now going forward into 2021, we really want to focus on doing the things like, you know, that we couldn't really do as much in 2020 and prior. So what can you expect? You know, I'm expecting there are going to be some hard times again. I'm more than positive that's going to happen. We still don't know anything about Disneyland reopening. As you know, if you're new to this channel, Disneyland is like our home park. We're there all the time. There's always something going on.
It's where this channel started, really.
Yeah, we had just, prior to the shutdown, we had just got our Knott's passes. We were days away from getting our Universal passes. And it all just went. So That being said, you can definitely, if those are something that will possibly reopen in 2021,
we'll be there.
We'll definitely be there, so
Yeah.
you can definitely expect lots of theme parks. And even if those are to open, you can still expect us going back to Florida multiple times.
Absolutely. Yeah,
They have the 50th happening. We'll definitely be there for the 50th.
Yeah.
We've secured that. We want to do Halloween
Yeah.
events because we know for sure, I think we can pretty much say for sure that, I mean, pretty much, I want to say nothing's certain in these times.
True.
But we can say with at least 70% accuracy that it's likely Florida and Walt Disney World,
Yeah.
or, you know, Universal,
Sure.
those parks out there are likely going to be celebrating the Halloween season, so you can expect us to be out there to cover that.
Right.
Now, if the chance happens that Disneyland and Knott's and everything can celebrate, you know, Halloween, Christmas, whatever it may be, we will also be covering that. We will cover
absolutely.
all of it. I want you to expect that we've basically expanded for this year. Don't.
Right, which is the cool thing about it, which is it's kind of weird, but when you think about it, that was the silver lining of the situation this year, was that I don't know if we would have gotten out to Walt Disney World this year.
Yeah, I don't know.
really don't know. We always talked about it.
Yeah.
And we procrastinate about things, and that was one of the things we procrastinated about, and we always, you know, something else would come up and it would kind of go, well, but we got to do this. And well,
I loved it because I was so afraid to fly. I was
that was a big
terrified.
deal.
So I would be like, yeah, it's better let's just wait on it.
Right.
Let's go do this instead.
Yeah.
Which, you know, now in hindsight, I'm like, man, I wish I would have faced it a little bit earlier, but everything happens in its time.
Correct.
And now, and I still, that's one of, so prior to us flying to Walt Disney World, as if you saw my Fear of Flying video, part of the things when I was doing all my research, talking to therapists, you know, I really dove into it head first. And
oh, she did.
one of the things is,
as Dylan would say, she
I dove right in.
Dive right in.
Yeah, it was a dive right in.
To a point where I was kind of like, okay, like every day I'd
Is
come
this
home
necessary?
and she would be watching some sort of
audiobooks,
documentary about flying, or
documentaries,
you know,
everything.
psychological breakdowns of fear, and like
which I did learn a lot. First of all, I learned a lot about aviation, and I also, you know, being in the medical field, I was so interested in the brain and like human psychology and like what makes you afraid, what is anxiety,
the motivations behind it, and
like,
all that kind of stuff. And then you faced it head on without any help of any sedatives or anything like that, because a lot of people will just, you know, because they're so freaked out, and it's understandable that they have to kind of sedate themselves in some way. You didn't have to do that, and you faced it dead on, which is commendable.
Thank you.
A big deal. And again, another silver lining that came out of the situation was that you facing your fears, overcoming your fears. We became a lot closer in general.
Yes. And part of that is that I have to keep flying.
Yeah.
When I did that research, I found out that you can't just take one flight and then like you're good.
Got to get back on that horse.
Yeah, even and you have to do it within a certain amount of time. It can't be like, oh yeah, next year I'll do it again. It has to be
let your fears build up again.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, like I've even kind of like sat there and gone like, oh wait, we're going back to Walt Disney World, like
you
definitely we'll be there in October, okay, maybe September, and you know, so I have to like go, okay, no, we need to take a flight in between then. So do expect us to be back at Walt Disney World very, very soon. Like, let me tell you how soon.
Yeah, we have ideas.
Because there's another thing too, though, is that California, as we're sitting here right now on January 1st, 2021, crazy to say that, California is still very, very much closed down.
Yeah.
So that's another thing, like going into that is because it is so closed down, and this is our job, and we also want to live our best life. We want to live our best life safely. That's why we wear a mask. We follow all the guidelines that we can.
But we have to
expect more travel.
Yeah, and of course with safety in mind first, always. We believe in that. We sometimes get some disagreement on that subject, but that's okay. Not everybody agrees with everybody, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's something that we feel strongly about. Like Katie said, it's our job. We love our job. We love what we do, Therefore, we don't speak of it as a job a lot. We're just saying it now to you guys because there's some folks that tend to demean what we do for, you know, hey, go get a real job. Why don't you guys go back to work? Why don't you? Well, we work very hard.
We pay taxes.
We pay taxes, and we're put in more hours than most people do. In my job as a stage manager, it's common to work 12 to 13 to 14, 15-hour days.
And same when I was a nurse. Which
is a gruel, let me tell you. In a studio environment, it's not easy. It's a difficult job in general. I won't lie to you. It's awesome. It's really challenging. You get to work with some amazing people and amazing projects, and I have great stories from it.
And you'll still be doing that.
I'll still be doing that, but in the meantime, this is what we love to do, and we will pour our entire hearts and souls into. That being said, yes, we're going to live our best lives and keep things moving and keep things fluid, and we're going to be traveling, we're going to be doing stuff, and that's what we would do anyways if we weren't filming.
Yeah.
It's a combination love affair with living your best life and getting to share it with you guys and produce videos. We love it.
And a lot of you guys were asking about our living situation. Are we going to continue to live in California?
Yeah.
Especially with it being so closed down. What's kind of, and I get what you're saying, like what's the point? You know, Disneyland's closed, Knott's closed. Pretty much everything is closed there. It's not.
But it's still our home base.
It's still our home base. It's going to have to be.
Yeah.
We've gone back and forth multiple times. Trust me. I don't know. Maybe we kind of are on the same level, but I really don't want to live there right now, honestly. But our family's there. My grandma is elderly and needs a lot of help, so I help her.
My family's there.
Yeah, your family's there.
Which is my mom, basically. And so, yeah, it's our home base. And
for
so
right now, I mean, we don't know what could happen.
No.
Maybe in 6 months we'll have to reevaluate.
Yeah, you definitely have to, because it's so hard to predict what's going to happen.
Things change so rapidly.
Tomorrow,
yeah.
Even in 2 weeks, a month from now. It's as you guys know, everybody's going through it. It's hard to make plans that are very solid at this point, so we're trying to stay fluid.
Yeah, as of right now though, what we can tell you about our living situation, we are still going to keep our place in Malibu.
Yep.
We're definitely going to be keeping a place in Orange County, so doing that kind of you know, existence of living. Now, you may be thinking, dang, they are so baller, they have all these places. What we're doing is we're actually downsizing in Orange County.
Yeah.
And then we're actually downsizing in Malibu. So we'll still be in the same places,
right,
but we're just getting less space.
Without giving away too much detail for security purposes, we figured out a way to have both situations and pay less money.
Yeah,
so,
which is crazy.
Yeah, because you have to be so conscious of that kind of stuff right now, being the way the world is.
But the extra part of it though, the fact that we're saving as much as we are, we're going to be able to use that to go to Florida more often. So
we put it back into the channel. That way,
expect a lot of Walt Disney World content in this coming year. I feel like you got, especially because let's assume Disneyland stays closed another year, which it could happen. I hate to say it, but it could.
If it does, it does.
If it does, it does. We've made peace with it. It's okay. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, we want you to realize, like, we're going to be at Walt Disney World a lot, because at the heart of this all, we are the big, we
love it.
We bleed Disney. It is everything.
I wear this every day.
We love Disney. We love theme parks. We love vacations, beaches. Those are just our thing. That's why we love Vegas. It's like vacation fun. There's always something to see and do. So
that's what we're about.
That's
what we're about. We've been accused of just chasing views and chasing subscribers. That's not the case.
Yeah, we always want those to increase. Don't get me wrong. Like that's great. It is.
We want to reach more people, but
it's such an encouragement.
But ultimately, we enjoy all the stuff that we do, and we love being in those parks, and we love, like Katie said, coming to Vegas, just enjoying what the world has to offer, and we're not going to stop doing that. So, and you know, a lot more. We're going to try to even expand a little beyond that, and who knows? We're going to do things we've never done.
Yeah.
I have some plans that I've had visions of for a long time, of Katie doing things that she's never done. I think that would be something for this channel that would be really fun for me to you know, have you do some things that, like, you know, you've never done. I've done a lot of things in my life that I would love to share with Katie. So expect to be challenged, Katie.
Great.
Your challenging has just begun. You thought the flying was a challenge? Get ready. See, she laughs nervously because she knows.
I know, the minute you said, I knew where you were going, and like...
No, I've had visions of these things, and it involves you overcoming fears, big time though.
All right, but I'm not ziplining. He thinks I'm gonna zip line.
No, my vision is a little bit different than that, but it involves adrenaline and fear.
Okay, but I'm not jumping out of a plane. I'm not
I won't either. Trust me, I'm not going to jump out of a plane. But it's still stuff that is a challenge and is exhilarating. Maybe nature involved. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I don't want to go too far on it because then she'll get fears and she won't ever do them. I got to just
anxiety.
Yeah, big time. So you have to kind of just throw her in and watch, see if she floats, and then you know, be there to save her if she doesn't.
And y'all can enjoy it. So that being said, we're gonna wrap this up. We hope that, again, we hope your holiday was fantastic. We hope that this answered some of your questions. If you have more questions, please feel free to email us or submit them on this video.
Yeah, in the comments.
Because we're gonna do a frequently asked questions, like an FAQ video.
Yeah.
Within this month, later this month. A lot of you also asked about an unboxing video.
Yes.
We do have some mail. We will be doing that
we gotta keep
later.
up with our mail.
Yeah, later in the month. We'll probably do it as a live stream again. We seem to feel that those tend to be a little bit better as a live stream as you guys are there, and it feels great.
And with that being said, we're gonna wrap this up and continue our journey here in Las Vegas. We have a lot more videos coming out of some fun things that we're doing up here. And if you did enjoy this video and our Primrose breakfast and you enjoy our content at all, please give us a big old thumbs up. It helps us out a lot.
Yes, it does. And please make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss all these amazing things that we're about to do.
No, you don't want to miss it. And it's free. I always say that, but it's a great bargain. We make it easy for you. But we will see you guys next time on Best Life and Beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.